Good morning, everybody. How's everybody this morning? I hope everything's working all right. I think everything's working okay. What's everyone up to today? Hi, Danny. How are you doing? Hello, Peanut. Hello, Lola. I'm assuming they're around. It's become a habit anyway, so I might as well continue it. So, where were we? So, yesterday... Morning, Eugene. So, yesterday, Astrid harvested a bear, made it to Desolation Point, only mildly chewed upon by a wolf. It is now ensconced at the lighthouse, which fortunately has a plethora of supplies left from last time. I didn't know, Eugene, you had cats named Tatty and Pookie. I assume they're cats or dogs rather than sons. Because if you... We don't have pictures of those, do we? Actually, I haven't checked Discord in a couple of days, so I could be wrong. So, if my parents had called me Tatty or Pookie, there would be consequences. Although someday I'm going to have to tell the story about finding out that my middle name was supposed to be Mordecai. Which I believed for decades until I found out it was a joke and nobody had told me otherwise. Okay, that works. I ought to make a post-it note somewhere so that I can remember next time to say hello Tatty, hello Pookie, hello Peanut, hello Lola, hello Misfit, and hello the other cat whose name I can't remember because that's 6 cats so far and I'm not... How am I supposed to remember 6 cats? At my age. Where was that? Oh yes. So today's challenge is probably going to be getting the moose out of the way for a few days. Most of them are cat people, it seems. Well, at least the ones that actually get engaged in chat. Yeah. Ziggy would not have been... Yeah, I'm very glad your nan had some sense there. With all due respect to your parents. So today's challenge is to try and find a decent place to shoot a moose. Actually, that's the second challenge. The first challenge is to remember all the cats' names. The second challenge, and the far least important one, is to shoot a moose without getting trampled. Ah! Of course. Ziggy Stardust and the spiders from Mars. Yes. And who's the other Ziggy? Oh, grief. There's another famous Ziggy and I can't remember. Right. Before I get too distracted just by talking about funny names for cats, people, and other beings, I need to probably load the game so that I can actually talk about the game. What time of day? Oh, it's midday, and that's right. She has a sprained ankle, which I have not done anything about. Do I need water? I probably need water, don't I? Let's just get her to limp upstairs. Let me check what my water situation is. I need water.
It's a bit, but I'll make it.
I definitely need water. Is it? Where did I put... Did I have excess firewood? I don't have firewood. Where did I put the coal? I know I have coal somewhere. Oh, there we go. I can use... Yes, I have coal. Stop it, you lot. I have coal. I picked up coal. Yes, I did. Blooming cheek. Let's go grab some cans. So I should have cans. Oh, and I do have some cedar. There we go. Right. One quick. I'll run a couple of campfires for a bit. And hopefully we won't have too many issues. I forgot you're just down the road from me. By local standard, by international standards. Yeah, I grew up with my grandparents getting regular coal deliveries because all the heating and the hot water was all from a stove. So the first thing we used to do in the morning when we were there was light the fire under the careful supervision of my grandfather. Oh, I may have exceeded my... Right. Water. I learned something interesting yesterday. It's actually relevant to the current situation, but I can talk about it without being political. It involves Venezuela. I know I'm not going to talk about politics. It involves Venezuelan crude oil. My brother is in the oil industry. Has been his entire professional life. And he was telling me a couple of days ago about the nature of Venezuela crude. and how bad it really is. That's more or less common knowledge now, but Venezuelan crude is cheap for a reason, and that is because it is really, really bad crude oil. There's not that many places equipped to actually process it. He was telling me there's a couple of refineries in Texas which can actually deal with Venezuelan crude. But that's not the interesting bit. Basically, by the way, that means that there's not a lot of reason to invest in the Venezuelan oil fields. But that's not what I was going to talk about. About 40 years ago, my brother was in a talk given by the then Venezuelan Minister for Oil. And he was saying that he didn't consider Venezuelan oil supplies as competitive as competitors with crude from other countries. He was saying that they considered themselves competitors with the coal industry. And there's a couple of reasons for that. One of them is apparently that the crude oil from Venezuela is just that bad. It's that heavy and that hard to work with. The other one is that, like coal, Venezuelan crude is full of heavy metals in the same way that coal is.
I can barely walk with this much gear.
Which I thought was kind of fascinating. So, just as coal leaves behind dangerously toxic and indeed radioactive waste piles, you're going to get the same thing from Venezuela crude. And this is why you may hear American oil companies saying they've got no interest in investing in the Venezuelan oil industry, because it's basically uninvestable. So there you go, a little bit more about crude oil in the world than you knew 10 minutes ago. Hey Anna, how you doing? I was just talking about oil industry stuff. But only reason I know about it is because my brother works in the oil industry. My understanding is that one of the reasons, for example, Saudi Arabian crude is so desirable is that they have access to what is known as light crude. Which is very easy to process. But plants to process heavy crude, such as found in Venezuela, is requires a lot more processing than, say, Saudi Arabian crude. Although apparently Saudi Arabia does have some pretty bad crude oil as well. The only reason anybody would invest in Venezuelan oil is if the oil prices worldwide skyrocket. How about this for timing?
That smarts a bit.
Now, if what I just said has any relevance to geopolitics, that's not my problem. I'm just talking about the technical aspects.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
Well, I think I made enough water.
I'm gonna need some.
Ah, now I heard something about that. Cats' vision is so acute. They can actually see things,
Ow!
physical things, like tiny specks of dust or insects that we have trouble seeing. So if you see a cat staring intently into space, it's probably doing something like watching an insect that you can't tell, you can't necessarily see. One of your lesser known cats. Ooh. Why? Silverfish and... Alright. So, if you tell me his name and I say, hello, Danny's cat's name, he's not going to...
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
complain too much, huh? Oh, that moose! Stop looking at me that way, moose. I should have brought the rifle. I feel like... No, I mean, I made the conscious decision not to bring the rifle because it was heavy and because I've been managing quite well with the bow only. Now I kind of wish I'd brought the rifle. All right. Hey, Tony. how you doing? Welcome back. Yeah. You just missed a massive water cooking session. You also missed the introduction. Oh, that's a final point. You also missed the introduction to Eugene's cats, Tatty and Pookie. And you might just have caught the tail end of an introduction to one of Danny's, quotes, lesser-known cats. Oh, yeah, that would do it. Curious thing about silverfish. They may actually have the ability to digest cellulose. If that's the case, they would be the only animals, that is multicelled creatures, that can actually digest cellulose directly. Every other animal that eats cellulose and derives nutrition from it actually does so via bacteria. Even animals like termites actually have gut bacteria to help them digest cellulose, but there are indications that silverfish don't need that gut bacteria to digest cellulose. Right.
And this pack is getting kind of heavy.
It says my water supply. Oh, I'm not going to remember that. Oh, I have not. I was not aware that they would do that. Right. So we are. I think it's safe to say everything with cellulose in it. Yeah, I assume you meant silverfish. I mean cats. Whatever. Whatever you meant, I assume that's what you meant, not what you didn't mean. Oh grief, I sound like oh, what's his name from Yes Minister? Humphrey. If you've never seen Yes Minister or Yes Prime Minister, it's well worth watching. Right. Yay, she's not complaining. Look at her gallop down the stairs without complaining.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Well, okay, not complaining much. And now, today's problem. Well, several problems today. I ought to put out snares, I suppose, but I don't really need to at this point, I don't think. How many rabbit skins have I got? Oh, 6, 7, 8, 9. And wolf pelts, and a deer skin, and okay, yeah, I don't need to go slaughtering rabbits. I think I will spare them that. I can put the snares away. You know what I didn't bring with me? Cartridge cases for making tip-ups. Yeah, thanks. I'm going to be going backwards and forwards across the ice. Actually, I only need to make one trip, really. I just need to get into the cannery to find the tools that I hope are there. Oh no! Oh no, it's a lure you need casings for, don't you? I was trying to jump there. Such an innocent landscape. Who would think there's 4 wolves out there that are quite keen on eating my face? This is about the best spot I can find. That go over or under? Yeah, that hit him. Yep. He's not happy. Thank you. No, that didn't do it. He's still alive, so therefore it didn't do it. I've got to make several more shots like that. But the good news is... yeah. It's not going to drop dead. Unfortunately, they never do. Well, rarely do. I need to make about 4 more shots like that. Indeed they don't. Good news is I'm relatively safe here. Apparently, yeah, he's not happy with me. So that's 3 shots so far. I wish I could get it to actually come this way. Here, Moosey Moosey. This is... oh, I think that is a very irritated moose. The problem is, I've pretty much got to get it in this session. Yeah, you can tell the pathfinding's all messed up. I'm tempted to take a nap, but I don't know whether that will reset its damage. I need it damaged. There's a temptation to get onto the ice. But I don't want to be trampled. Oh, thanks, Eugene. Yeah, because this one looks like it's doing the same thing. Oh, I made a mistake there. I can't get back up. Ah. It's not to do with bravery. It's to do with getting it into a position where I can... Oh, blast. I don't need that right now. I suppose that was inevitable. I need it de-glitched. Let's see if I can... No, this is not going to be good. Drat. I may just have to go after it and get it. See if I can... see if I can persuade it to... Don't want to make a shot at a running moose at this range. Yeah. Not exactly a lot of room for sneaking here, is there? That's the problem. Although I've seen enough. And I need him stationary, that's the problem. It's a problem. Hey, Jerry. We're moose watching. Hello, where did it go? Oh, it's still doing that. Yeah, it's done. It's properly glitched. I wonder if I manage to hit it while it's glitched, will it unglitch? Oh, right. Come on, it must have seen me. Ah. Has it stopped? No, it hasn't, I don't think. This is not going to work very well, is it? I shouldn't do this. I really shouldn't do this. My heart is pounding like you wouldn't believe. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? I can't. I'm not going to make this. Oh, why am I taking this so lightly? It's going to kill me. Not that stuck. Yeah, it's bordering on the moderately bad. Still, I've hit it twice now, which means I've still got a chance. Yeah. Well, let's face it, unless I'd actually successfully killed it. Well, he wasn't happy about the first one either, frankly. But problem is I can't see where it is when I start shooting at it. Can't tell whether the flickering is my monitor or the game, because she's in pain. No, it's the game. Hey. Hello, Kyle. I was shooting at the moose. Very long range shooting too. And the problem now is I am in pretty bad shape with this little process. Well, oh, look at this collection of arrows. So that was good for... Actually, that wasn't bad shooting. I mean, for someone who was basically guessing at this thing, everything's nicely lined up. And I got all but one of my arrows back. Which isn't bad. So, what I need to do now is get it home. That's going to be a minor challenge. This has got a good chance of doing me no good at all. How long to quarter it? 2 hours. Now my question is, can I get it back without actually getting myself killed?
I'm not going to be able to carry this load for much longer. $300 and something. There's a wolf over there. Ah. Too heavy. Now I've got the wolf problem. Yeah, problem is doing that here will take me straight past that. Oh, hang on.
Yeah, you don't get heals. This is going to take me a long time to recover from, during which time my weight limit is down by 10 kilos. I can't climb. Last time I did this, I didn't have the travois though. But I don't know if I could get it up there. Oh, it's too steep. Uh, 120 hours. Yeah. Yeah, 120 hours. But I don't think I can get it up in this region. There's nowhere for me to get up here. Unless I can get around that rock here. No, I don't think I can get it up here. Yes, you can. Yeah. I'm going to have to carry the meat up bit at a time. This is not going to be pleasant. Well, to be honest, part of the thing about shooting it was to get it out of the way. Now I've got to go after the bear. Just don't want to waste the meat. It's getting late. Yeah, you can obviously aim like this. But if I just shoot, it does that. Not to, well, yeah, now that I got the moose, look, worst case, I've got the moose out the way. Now I need to get the bear out of the way. And then I can go to the cannery in more or less safety to get the, hope like heck that the tools are where I think they are. It's almost the first, the funny thing is, Anna, it's practically the first thing I learned about shooting the revolver, is that you don't have to aim to shoot it. You can just fire it from here. So those aren't necessarily wasted shots, by the way. If I want to make a fishing lure, I've got the means now. At least I've got the hide. I mean, I do have a bunch of moose. I can afford to waste the meat, even though it goes against the grain to do that. I'm really surprised you didn't know that because yeah, when very early in the game, when you're not used to using right mouse button, left mouse button, your tendency is to hit left mouse button, or at least mine was, and so the result was yeah, learning how to hip shoot. I don't normally do it, to be honest, but you've seen me shoot by accident any number of times, and you know when you're opening doors and you accidentally trigger a shot, you know
Not sure I can carry much more.
that's part and parcel. Oh, hang on, I need meat. Last time the bear came out to investigate. Yeah, so in the morning we'll go after the bear. Oh, no, I mean I'm definitely going to hunt the bear from the Riken. It's the easiest way of doing it. There we go.
And this pack is getting kind of heavy.
Good job I didn't bring the rifle now. No, I harvested it, but I haven't got a good way of getting it up here. So, yeah, it's going to be... Yes, that's the point. I may have to abandon the meat, but I got the hide. So, I've got plenty of meat. And I'll be honest, the main reason for killing it was to get it out of the way. Because constantly going backwards and forwards down there would have been a challenge. And so I have to kill it and I have to kill the bear to make it moderately safe, as unpleasant as that sounds. I think Kyle was there for that. Yes, it only goes up. No, it's still on the ice. I couldn't carry it up the slope, so it should still be there. So 106 hours done. Yeah, and I'm carrying entirely too much stuff, so I should now try and divest myself of whatever I can. Try and lighten the load. Oh, I didn't realise I had the moose hide on me. Here we go. That makes a lot of difference. That's not too bad. Yeah, that was right. Oh, you were there for that. Yes, that was here. That was actually here. This was, oh grief, that was a long time ago. Yeah, no, that was over there by the road. That happened, and they were both milling around a rock. But now, yes, I did. Yep. Done the treatment. So now I need to head to the Riken for the bear. Now, let's not forget the important thing here was getting the quality tools. That's what I came for. I'm afraid I'm having to be particularly brutal about this. Yes, I certainly did. I mean, good grief. Now, that was in my previous run too. That was during my Voyager run, when I had the bear and the moose on the same page. Since then, we have had 2 bears on the screen at once, but fortunately not particularly close. And what bothers me is I haven't seen wolves, and I should have seen wolves up in this area. Now there's the travois. You know what I might do? Let's get rid of the meat.
I wonder if I can drop any of this here.
Suffocated in the cave. Sorry, suffocated in a mine. In the zone of contamination. Can't even remember why I went to the zone of contamination, but I did. Mind knowing where that other arrow went, but hey, I only lost 1 arrow. I don't want is to encounter the bear, because I am now heading for bear territory. And he does come out this far. So I need to get into the Riken really, really quickly. Whew. Yeah. Right. Phew. Okay. You probably know what I'm going to say next. I need to take a quick break. So I will be back in a couple of minutes, and then we'll see if we can get the bear. So hang around for the next installment. Right, I'm hydrated, bladder emptied, and I'm still English. So, all I've got to do now is find my way around here. Anybody remember where it is? Oh, I'm going to have to light a torch, aren't I? Oh, there's the forge, which I may very well end up using. And there's the coal, which I will use with it. Where's the way out? Up. Ah, here we go. And now you make your way down to the bow and hope there's the bear. And he comes this way. So there's nothing more English than a nice cup of tea. Yeah, I think that would be asking a bit much. Come on, Mr. Bear, I know you come this way. Oh, please, come on, come on. Don't disappoint me. You should be turning this way. Now, if I had fish on me, I bet you'd be coming running. Oh, the wolf knows I'm here. Ah, here we go. No. Come on. He's going the wrong way. Drat. It's still early. Nope. tell which for sure which way that bear's going, but I've got a feeling it's going away. I think I hit it. Yep. But the bear is now, looks like he's pondering what to do. Got a feeling we're going to have a blizzard shortly. Oh. Bear is not going to oblige me. If I had enough food, I might stay the night. See if I get better luck in the morning. Alright, do I head back to the lighthouse? Yeah, I head back to the lighthouse, don't I? Lighthouse? I think lighthouse. Lighthouse it is. Yes, except for the fact that I don't have enough food on me. I've got one piece of meat. That's it. I'm not sure it's enough. I can probably manage it. I don't want to lose even more of my carrying bonus. Yeah, I didn't expect to. You reckon? I've got enough water. see out of this way, can I? No, I can't. No. Oh, yes I can. No. Alright. Let's speed through. Let's speed through the night. And see what transpires in the morning. That's a valid point, except for the fact that it's 10 kilos more, and I've got to somehow survive the attention of the wolves that I will certainly attract. That's my only concern, is, yeah. Last time I carried stuff across the ice like this, I generated unwanted attention. But it's a valid point. Don't forget, though, like I say, I've got very little carry capacity. That's a valid point, too. That's a very good point. I hadn't considered that. I'd forgotten about the travois. Yeah. And I do have a very conveniently located 9 kilograms of meat right there. And if I light a fire... Do you know what I don't have on me? I don't have a can. All my cans are over there, but 2 litres will get me through the night, if nothing else. Drat. I don't have a can. But, like I say...
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
I was actually expecting this to be a lot easier, so I did not bring a can with me. I didn't think I was going to be spending the night in the Riken, so... But 2 litres should be enough. Yeah, I don't feel like harvesting, for the simple reason last time I did anything like that, that was the situation where I ended up fighting off 4 wolves, which was not something I particularly want to do at this point.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
All right. Yeah, it doesn't make any sense, does it? Ah, I can't find the blaster. Ah, it's through there.
Come on, little fire. Wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Oh, great. What's your time? No, I've got more matches in the lighthouse.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Well, at least it's going to be warm. Yeah, I can imagine.
So
Oh, thanks for telling me that. Right, let's see if we can find my way out of here in the dark. Ah, nope. Oh, I don't want to. I can never remember where I'm going in the dark in this place. Oh yeah, I got myself completely messed around, didn't I? Where is... Oh, it's up the stairs. I keep forgetting that.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Let's, make sure they can smell me. Oh. Oh, you can't. Oh, you can actually. You can actually sleep in the bed. Didn't know. I'm so... There's a bed here. I probably didn't want to do that. Right. Where is it? Yeah, how much water have I got? Half a litre. Okay. Sounds a bit like Warframe, to be honest. No, I've had... oh grief, no, I know of people, in Warframe who were watching me playing, and then I happened to complain about something. I said, I didn't realize you could do this. And one of the people watching, who has been playing, who was actually in the early game, then stopped playing, but has now been playing since 2019, said he didn't realize you could do that either. So there are still things in Warframe which you think is a simpler game, and the simple answer is no, it's not really. It's got its own complications, and you can still learn new stuff in there. I mean, I'm 850 hours into Warframe, and I know that I'm still finding stuff. Well, that was a solid hit. Just waiting on the bear now. Oh, drat. I hate to do this to you all. I've actually got to go back and potty again. The caffeine apparently is having its effect on me this morning. So give me a couple of minutes, please. Right, I'm back. Sorry about that. That actually reminds me, I had a blood test for diabetes last week, and as far as I can tell, I don't have diabetes, which is reassuring because at one point I was pre-diabetic. The other thing that little break reminded me is to tell you, in principle, I will be there will be no long dark tomorrow. I'm heading into Preston, which is a few hours away, to have lunch with my mother. So, just FYI. Still, that's 2 wolves out of the way for a brief time. All we need now is for the bear. No, not Bristol. Preston. Well, like I say, it does. It assumes the trains are running. I would have gone on Monday, except that there was a rail bridge over the M6 that was being replaced, and so they've closed the rail line down. But apparently, it's open again. So yeah, Bristol. No, that's quite a way south from here. Obvious. Oh yes, of course you know that. Yes, I used to have a customer in Bristol 30 odd years. Oh, grief, 35 years ago. Used to run up and down the motorway between London and Bristol quite frequently in the days before remote support. You know, that bear is probably literally behind me right now. Although I'm not seeing its footprints. Oh, that's all right. Right, let's pass an hour. That blasted animal is not going to cooperate, is it? Yeah, I know. This is the most convenient spot to shoot him from, though. This is one of those situations where I've got to balance the fact that I'm coming up, well, no, it's not 2 hours, but you know what I mean. I've got to consider the end of the live stream and a save game. Now, of course, I can actually save here, can't I? Oh no, I can just put the bed down. I always do that, but I've got a bit of time yet. What I don't want to do is head into the Hibernia and then... Well, actually, I can't. I don't have a can on me, so I've got no way of making water. So, although I might have left a pot in Hibernia as well, that's not impossible. Because the other place he goes, of course, is he does go right round this boat. And over that way and up towards the bridge and back. Which apparently... No guarantee though, is there? And I might have picked it up already. And the last thing I want is to end up stuck over there without water. We'll give it an hour. I'll take a nap. Oh, I say I'll take a nap. I'll put Astrid into the sleeping bag for an hour and see what transpires, but I'm running out of water at the moment. Assuming, of course, that don't. Yeah, I can't remember if I what I picked up. I don't want to end up having to search the place for a can that may or may not exist. I'm sure you're right, there probably is. But I was foolish. I would like to have a guarantee before I do that kind of thing. Alright, let's... Oh, wonderful. Oh, fantastic. Oh, marvellous. Yeah, it's going to do that to me, isn't it? Brother. Is there a can around here? If there's a can around here, I'll stay here. If there isn't, I am in trouble with a capital T. Pretty certain there isn't going to be a can here, is there? No. No can. Oh boy. Well, this game could come to a grinding halt fairly quickly. Didn't know there was an insulated flask there. Right. I guess. I have no idea whether this is going to work. But I'll stick them in here by the furnace. This should be exciting for everybody. Right. I've got no choice but to, and now I really have no choice. Okay, that's the moose location. I just follow the coaster around here. Get up to the lighthouse. Get up there, but I wasn't expecting to, so we just follow the coast around. Well, this was relatively straightforward compared with other I'm lost in the middle of a blizzard moments. Compared with those, this was positively benign. If I've learned anything from this game, it's what you can survive in the middle of a blizzard. Yeah. You reckon? Well, let's see what we are like. That's new. Decent. That's a new. That's good. That's alright-ish. Wolfskin coat is new. Bearskin. That's only lost a % since I left. Actually halfway decent. But, yep. Right, there we go. Make sure I pick up a can. Make sure I pick up a can. Right, and there you have it. Survived. Mostly. But no, actually, the clothes came through pretty much in the same state as when I went out. So we are, relatively speaking, good. Now, excuse me a moment, I think I need to sneeze. No, apparently. No. I'm looking at YouTube. YouTube is fine. Twitch is fine. Everything is fine for me. Yeah, it's not even worth taking a photograph out here. Well, in the long dark, at least, the non-relaxing parts come when you don't expect them. If I wanted to play nothing but relaxing games, I'd play... Oh, I don't know. What would I play? Actually, parts of Soulframe are relatively relaxing, apart from the bits where you're shooting things. Right. Well, I am going to bring this, I guess, to an end. There's not much I can do, and I'm running out of time. I have to make lunch and get on. I will return this evening. For Warframe, most likely for Warframe. There's always the chance these days it might be Soulframe, but I think this evening will be Warframe. Like I said, tomorrow won't be here. I might do something silly like stream Stone Simulator while I'm out, so you can watch. You can watch a rock. If anybody wants to watch a rock to music and environment with odd goings on occasionally, I might do that tomorrow while I'm out. Of course you did. You're their mum. So, I hope you all have a good day. But I should be back Friday. Unless you want to stop by later for Warframe. Thank you all very much for watching. Do appreciate it. I will see you all next time.